Mic check. There we go. Mic check, 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 check. Mic check, check. There we go. There we go. There we go. Wow. There's a Draco. Holy moly. What's up, Coop? How's it going, man? What's this dump? I don't know, dude. I just sat down. I've been doing other stuff. This is wild, though. I'm guessing Trump said something. Let's see. I got no notification here. It's a hell of a dump, isn't it? Why did prices do that? I don't know, man. I don't know. ADP farm roll, non-farm employment change came in at 8:15, but that wouldn't be that this is from. I have no idea what this is. Maybe it is. I don't know. I have no idea. What up? What up? 4 minutes late, sir. Yeah, dude. I'm sitting here getting ready for finals, man. I'm getting my ass kicked right now. Didn't have time to even really throw on the right clothes today. Trying to figure out what we're doing here. What's up, Carlo? How's it going? Bryson, what up? What up? What up? What up? What up, Mike? Yeah, Mike's working. Mike's working. Just trying to analyze what's going on here. What's up, Nora? Trying to analyze what's going on here. Didn't really have a chance to do much analysis. So I've been doing other stuff, man. I've been at finals this week, so very, very, very busy. Trying to sit here and do my usual thing that I do around 8 o'clock. I'm doing it at 9 o'clock now instead, so just bear with me. I'm not sure about the Apex code. I meant to change that in the bio. I haven't even checked, to be honest with you. I'm just leaving it there. What's up, Maury? How's it going? Where's your whistle? What whistle? Yo, how was yesterday? It was good, man. We locked in the 250 across the board. I have no idea what that big sell was. That's what I've been trying to figure out here. I see nothing. ADP came out at 8:15, so that I don't know why there would be such a delayed reaction to that, if that was it. Nah, Coop, I just checked. He didn't say anything. He hasn't tweeted in like 7 hours, so. If you, probably not. I wouldn't, I mean, potentially. I would really want it to be clear on the book map. I mean, as soon as the order started on the book map, yeah, I mean, you can see it. I don't know if you're looking on the YouTube, you can see what I have on the chart right there. That's the move, but I don't know what led up to that would have indicated that was about to happen. Tapping into this daily gap down here. NQ and ES. What up, Dean? Did I see the new Diddy documentary? No, I did not. Did someone tweet or something? I didn't see any tweets. I checked. Trump hasn't tweeted in like 7 hours, so I have no idea what this is about. Unless this is just a delayed reaction to the non-farm that came out at 8:15. You know, the 9 o'clock algo got turned on, and I have no idea. What's up, Sean? How's it going? Site to use for news: Forex Factory, Truth Social, because that's where Trump posts his stuff. Then typically I'll have a couple of news channels just going. There's people saying Microsoft, ETFs. I'm seeing Twitter saying all kinds of different things. No one, doesn't sound like anybody really knows. Everybody's guessing, or it could be maybe a combination of what everybody's saying. I don't know. Trade fundeds, Oliver. Right now, I have a live account, but I'm recently just been milking these prop firms, so. It's a symbol for March 2026. Haven't looked yet. I can't remember. M, is it M? What is contract? J. Or H. H is March. J is April. No, it's not time to switch yet. Not time to switch yet. You should be on Z. Yeah, Coop, that's the ADP that came out at 8:15. This candle happened at 9, so that was 45 minutes later, which it's not typically how that works. But, you know, I don't know. Everybody keeps asking. I have no idea. I have no idea why this dump happened. No clue. No clue. See me bookmap, BCS bookmap. Bookmap. Anybody see Patty put that TikTok out a couple days ago saying he opened a short position on Bitcoin? Wonder if he closed it. I think it was like 85 or 84 when he posted that. It's at 93 right now. 92, 245. Verse of the day, good idea, Coop. Need that. Need some Jesus right now. This is the one from yesterday that Tristan posted and I didn't read. It's Matthew 1:20 through 21. It said, but after he had considered this, an angel of the Lord appeared to him in a dream and said, Joseph, son of David, do not be afraid to take Mary home as your wife, because what is conceived in her is from the Holy Spirit. She will give birth to a son, and you are to give him the name Jesus, because he will save his people from their sins. Amen. Let's see what today's is. Ephesians 6:18, praying at all times in the Spirit with all prayer and supplication. To that end, keep alert with all perseverance, making supplication for all the saints. It's Ephesians 6:18. You guys need to just be patient. Appreciate that, big dog. Everybody just be patient. Yeah, Julio, of course. Julio, we're waiting on market to open at 9:30. Just because we get this doesn't mean we're doing anything different than we normally do. You guys got to be robotic here, man. Be robotic. Have rules. Stick to your rules. Just because you get a big move like this, yeah, you can, make some money here, but that's not. We make enough money on a consistent basis, sticking to our rules and staying robotic, that we don't need to sit here and salivate over crap like this. Just be robotic, man. Yeah, Jeff, I saw that. I think people are saying AI. Some people are saying something about ETF, something. I'm seeing a bunch of things. Most likely that was because of the fact that this was like, I think it was something to do with tech. So I think you're right. What's with the background? What are you talking about? Zero Hedge had a tweet on it. There you go. What you talking about, Randall? What's going on with the background? How about them heels, baby? What up, Maya? I have an indicator that shows like new week opening gap and things like that. You can kind of see it lit up in the background right there when I turn it on. But I mark all this stuff out manually so I can turn my indicators off and not have to rely on it. I do like this PJ Trades indicator that I've been using. This marks a lot of stuff out, but I don't like my chart looking like that all the time. So I like to keep it clean. It's dark. Yeah, I think it's my camera, dude. I think my camera. I have a. You guys, unfortunately, on the YouTube, are forced to use a pretty crappy camera. It looks clear on my TikTok stream. Let's see. Maybe I can change it a little bit. Yeah, it does look super dark, doesn't it? Tell me if that's better. What up? What up? What happened to the plant? I moved it because all the people in chat were giving me crap saying I was trying to kill it. So I put it in the sun to let it prosper. Plant's dead. No, it's literally right here next to me. You killed the plant? No, man, the plant's good. The plant is good. Nope, Connor, I did not short this dump because I have a set of rules and I follow them. My rules are I don't take a pre-market trade. I wait for the market to open. Market opens, then we lock in. No idea what I'm looking at. I appreciate you being here though, Barry. Even if you don't know what you're looking at, your presence is appreciated. It's noticed and it's appreciated. What am I trading? This is ES futures and NASDAQ futures. This is NASDAQ and this is ES. You got baptized yesterday, Reaper? That's awesome, dude. Praise God, man. That's awesome. Congratulations, dude. It's also bouncing into a daily, Tristan. Where is it? Bouncing into this daily on ES and then same on NQ. This daily inversion, bullish inversion. And then this daily bullish fair value gap inside of this daily bullish inversion. I'm pretty bullish here, to be honest with you. Bookmap is lighting up crazy with buy orders right now. I'm going to clean up some of this stuff on the charts. We shall see. I've done that so many times, man. Left a TP limit order set and forget to close it after you get out of a trade. I hate that for you, dude. Definitely, when I use TradeSync, I hit flatten all and cancel all orders, and it'll show me if there's any orders. Excuse me, if there's any orders left open. It's a super helpful thing about TradeSync. The other thing you can do is on Trade go to each individual account, man, and it's kind of tedious if you have a ton of accounts, but it's definitely worth it so you don't end up losing money or blowing accounts. Show us the plant, or we are going to think you killed it and threw it out. He's chilling. Something just fell off it. A little dust. He's a little dusty. A little dusty, but he's okay. Where can I find TradeSync? It's a website, tradesync.com. All right, 45 seconds to market open here. Missing one key component of the equation here. What's that indicator? It's PJ Trades indicator. All right, here we go. Sheesh. Look at that on Bookmap, dude. Did I change mic setups? No. I think we come down, get a little bit more of a cleanup around here, and then we take off. That would be my idea. Could be wrong. I literally just checked my TradeSync because of you and saw that I had a position running. Yeah, that's not good. Your chain is hitting the mic. Is that what it is? Sorry about that. I mean, Randall, I wouldn't say daily buys is BS. I personally don't think it's as relevant for us because of, I mean, if you're swing trading, then it's super relevant, but we're in and out of trades within, at most 10 minutes. We just need to know where it's going in the next, 5 to 10 minutes. So even if it's been on a complete straight up trajectory, if in the next 5 minutes it's going to dump, that's all we need to know. It's tapping the daily too, taller. Check the daily. It's tapping on ES. It's tapping tapped into this daily fair value gap here, and we're inside of this daily bullish inversion. NQ is tapping into this daily inversion to the upside here. I'm pretty bullish right now. I'm waiting to see what if we clean up the rest of some of this liquidity underneath us. If we reject this 15 and push down into this range and then higher, wouldn't be surprised if that's what we get. So we're going to be super patient. I implore you guys to also be super patient. Don't try to sit here and front run the move thinking that you got things figured out. Just wait till the market shows you its hand and capitalize. Yeah, 30-minute inversion, then we're inside of here. Pushing out of that right now. This is calling for a long right here, isn't it? Or no, it's calling for a short on the 30. I'm not listening to that. I like these lower time frames. How long did it take you to become profitable? Still figuring it out, man. Still figuring it out. I've been taking consistent payouts every chance that I have to take them, which would be every 8 days for Apex and every day for TPT for about 5 months now. This is the fifth or 6th month now. Might be the 6th month. So I think in order to call yourself profitable, you need to be doing that for 9 to 12 months. A lot of people would disagree with that because they want to be able to claim that they're profitable, but reality is profitable means that you can basically quit your job and do this for a living. That's profitable. I'm a profitable trader. I can pay my bills with it on a consistent basis. I'm taking consistent payouts. I can rely on it. I can feed my family. I can service my debts. That's what profitable means. 9 to 12 months of consistently doing that, you can make the claim that you're profitable. What's up, Yummy? How's it going, man? Is it Yumi or Yummy? I think I've asked you this before. Why bullish? Just swept liquidity session highs at 8:15. What liquidity are you targeting after 200-point move? Blake, look at the daily gap and the 4-hour gap, and look at all of that we just cleaned up. We just cleaned up a ton of this sell side right here. All this stuff. We're tapping into a daily bullish inversion and a daily bullish gap on both ES and NQ. So that's why. I'm also going off the historic factor that December is typically a month where you see 1.3 to 1.5% growth in the S&P 500. So typically it's a really good month for growth, which would indicate price is going to go higher. Doesn't mean it's going to be linear, but why don't you long? John, you've been here long enough to know, man, we wait for a setup. We got to wait for a setup. We don't just blind long. Yummy. Nice. Doing all right. Stressed, man. Got a lot of schoolwork going on. Got finals this week. Didn't get enough sleep last night. Just trying to survive right now. I agree, Coop. To use the replay feature on Bookmap at all, trying to understand if I buy it, can I go back in time and look how price moved? Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. I don't do that. I watch it in real time, BCS. Sometimes if I don't have anything going on, I mean, all the time, basically, I'll have Bookmap running, even if I don't have my charts open. So I'll watch it. Sometimes when I'm really trying to dial in and practice learning, just paying attention to the movement of it, I'll have TradingView and then Bookmap and be comparing the two. So I'm watching it in real time. Ballas, you're wild. What are you majoring in right now? Majoring in economics, minoring in real estate, and Japanese. What up, Philly? We already had the news. Oh, you're talking about PMI at 10? I thought you were talking about the employment change. We had employment change at 8:15. We do have news at 10. Yeah, I'm just kind of letting price play itself out, man. Anybody that's been here long enough will tell you I don't typically just jump into a trade. I wait for the market to kind of play out, at least for the first 15 minutes, before I want to get involved with anything. There you go, Yummy. What prop firm do you use? Currently, I'm fully funded with Take Profit and Apex, but I just scooped up some My Funded Futures evals, Alpha Futures evals, and Tradeify evals. Yeah, Tradeify. My Funded Futures, Tradeify, and Alpha Futures. Haven't passed those yet, still working on it. But the ones I've been taking consistent payouts with is Apex and Take Profit. What's up, Evan? God bless you too, man. Appreciate you being here. Yeah, it is freezing here. Currently 32 degrees. You say this drop could have been predictable. Honestly, man, I was doing other stuff, so I don't know if it's predictable based on the book map, maybe. But I don't think anybody knew that Microsoft was about to. If this was because of Microsoft, I don't think anybody knew that news was about to come out. The static or rain noise we talk about is only on TikTok from one. I can fix that. That's true. Tell me if it's still there, Kyle. If you don't mind. Good leverage, dude. You can't beat Apex. You can leverage 20 accounts. What's up, Nathan? How's it going, man? Still hear it? Worse. Could be the fan. Do you mark the sessions? Yes, I do. Yeah. I mark all that. Yeah, that's what I changed, Dave. I turned it down. Turned the sensitivity down. I don't know, though. I do have PJ's indicator, yeah. I do have that right here. Giving it a go. I've only taken one trade in accordance with it so far. It was a paper trade, and it played out perfectly. I mean, perfectly. I think what I'm noticing is you need to identify if you're going to take a trade with this, identify the trend and take a trade, because it will spot some trades that are counter trend and they don't always play out. So you got to kind of identify the trend. Like this one, you can't. That one hit stop loss. That one hit TP2. Break even. Stop loss. Stop loss. So if you're counter trend trading, then it doesn't always play out. But for the most part, especially on the lower time frames, it's been playing pretty well. It's at 10, Ethan. 10 a.m. Eastern time. Yeah, A+ on longs worked out yesterday. I saw that. It was beautiful too, right here. It was just an A, wasn't it? Not an A+? Or was it an A+? It was like right in here. See if it'll spot it. Yeah, oh, it was an A+. Break even though on that. I think if you had your stops pretty tight, might have been this long too. I mean, some of these longs on the 1 minute were playing out pretty perfectly. Indicator's a cheat code. It is, man. It is. Forex Factory was on the wrong day. It's not good. Ballas posted in the Discord verse Proverbs 3:13 through 14. Happy is the man that findeth wisdom, and the man that getteth understanding. For the merchandise of it is better than the merchandise of silver, and the gain thereof than fine gold. I like King James, man, talking in the old English way. Your streams have saved me from things like that several times. That's good, Kyle. Yeah, that's part of the reason I like doing this. So everybody can kind of have a community that they bounce ideas off of, or things like that, where they can catch little oopsies. Happens to me too, dude. You guys keep me in check sometimes on certain things. Like I'll make a mistake and somebody will call it out. I think it wasn't long ago, a couple weeks ago, I took a trade and I was putting a stop in, and like the stop that I had put in was in the same direction as the trade that I had taken, so it just would have added into the trade. Somebody called me on that, and I was like, dude, what am I thinking right now? So little things like that are good. This morning has me confused. No need to be confused. Don't think about it too hard. Just wait for a setup. Are people really going to short after the market dropped 250 points? I don't know. I mean, it could still go lower, but my thinking is that's not what I have in mind. You'd be shorting into a 30-minute gap right there, a 4-hour gap, a daily inversion. Logically speaking, I wouldn't be taking a short. Can you drop the link for the PJ indicator? Maybe. If it'll let me. Man, I am so tired. There you go. That's his link tree. It's the IFV indicator. You'll see it at the top. Got you, man. So how much is an Apex account, and do you pay what you initially paid first month? What do you mean? For the eval, I don't know if they cut the, I don't know what their discount is right now. Somebody would have to tell me if they went to go buy an account. It was 80% off with a $40 activation, but that sale ended at midnight last night. But they always have some sort of, sale going on. So even if that ended last night, just wait a day or two and they should pop another sale in there. It won't be nearly as good as that, but it should be still a good, 70 or 80% off. So just wait. But you pay the eval, pay for the eval, which is typically, depending on your size of the account, for a 50K, it's anywhere from $39 to, less than 100. And then you got to pay the activation. So it depends on the deal they have going. Sometimes the activation fee is 40. If it's not a really good deal going on right now, it's 140. So that's why it's important to catch the sales. What does the indicator do? This specific indicator is supposed to mark out these setups. I don't necessarily like NQ more than ES right now. Just happen to be on that chart. These 5-minute wicks though are deadly, and it's on both. But I don't necessarily like NQ more. I just happen to be on that chart. There's somebody that was asking to see the order flow on NQ, so I threw it over there. That's ES. Some action pulling price down here. 68.20 level. Appreciate the follow, Iron. Appreciate that, man. What was the news today? You had unemployment, unemployment at 8:15, and then you have PMI at 10. So in 10 minutes and 30 seconds. And then you have Trump speaking at 2:30. They're hell arresting orders at midnight. There probably are right now, yeah. What's the indicator? It's ChristianTrades indicator, man. It's an indicator you have to pay for. I mess around with footprints, Jacob. I've dabbled. In my experience, though, the system I have set up where I just use the order flow from Bookmap combined with ICT structural principles. People rag on ICT principles, but I use them in conjunction with order flow, and that's just been a formula that's worked really well for me. Can I show you what? I showed it to you, man. Did you see it? You saw the indicator? How can I get the indicator used? I just put the link in the chat. You can see the link tree that I posted in the chat above you. Let's see if I can pin it. that pinned message right there. Click that link, and it should, it's $100 a month. How long did it take you to understand order flow? Still working on it, man. I've been doing order flow. I mean, I've been watching it for about a year. I've been trading it for about 4 months, 5 months. When I started implementing order flow, it dramatically changed my success. Dramatically improved my success rate. Any videos I can watch on? There's scattered videos on YouTube. They kind of go over different concepts, but I haven't been able to find one like video that's like an all-encompassing video on Bookmap. I mean, there's a couple that are decent. Just search around on YouTube. You'll find some informative videos on there, but regardless of what you watch, it's kind of like trading in and of itself, where it's going to be something you just have to do. You'll have to sit here, spend hours and hours and hours sitting here watching Bookmap in conjunction with what you're seeing on TradingView or the charts in general, without looking for a trade. You're just trying to learn. So that's what I recommend doing. Xander, I am. I mean, I'm not married to it, but I think it would be kind of, for me, it would be kind of foolish to be shorting into a daily gap like this. We might come down and clean up a little more of this sell side liquidity down here and then go up, but we could very easily. I mean, this is NQ, so you got an inversion, daily inversion, and a daily gap below that. I mean, these don't always hold. I mean, a lot of times they don't. So we'll see. We're just going to take what the market gives us and look for a good setup. So if we get a good short setup, we'll take it. Right now, I don't think that's the way that it looks, but I could be wrong. Yeah, Coop, I'm with you. I think we need to clean this stuff up right here, and then potentially long. Did I manually draw those? No, I got an indicator for that. I do manually draw them sometimes, but I don't have any of them drawn right now. We're stuck in this 30-minute gap too, by the way. There's a 30-minute gap that we're sitting inside of. You got to watch the momentum and the aggression of the flow of the orders coming in, BCS. So you see on these bubbles, that's why I have these bubbles. These bubbles are a good indicator. Look at this. See these bubbles on when we dumped earlier? That's what momentum looks like. There's 0 green bubbles. Supposed to be total volume. Yeah, this is supposed to be total volume. But you can see, I mean, probably, I guess I should keep, I don't know. Do I like the volume delta better? Kind of like the volume delta better. But you got to read the orders coming in. You see the market orders coming in right here. You can kind of get an idea, just paying really close attention to that, of where the momentum is. Think he could be AMD. Maybe. Maybe. I want to see what I'm looking for here, Coop, is us to clean up this right here and then show signs of a reversal, strong V-shaped recovery. No, yeah, it is. A lot of liquidity coming in higher here, 68.40 level. What are you talking about, Nathan? Yep. 3 minutes. ChristianTrades indicator. Appreciate all the gifts, man. I just saw that. And the likes, Cato, Missy. Is it 80? Soviet. Trading State of Mind, Dave, Nathan, all you guys. Maya, appreciate all you guys. This is the 5 minute right here. This is what we're just keeping an eye on for right now. I use higher time frame PD arrays to kind of get a dictation of the direction. But I like anything from the 5 to the 1 for entries. Yeah, that's a part of PJ's indicator. It's this. You got to pay for it. You go to his TikTok or his YouTube or his Instagram, and the link's in the bio, or I can just give you the link tree. Link tree for it's right there. Pinned comment. You pay for it. It's pinned. Am I profitable? No. I'm consistently losing, man. I get money back. That's all I do. Still waiting actually to take my first payout. I'm hoping today's the day. Mark out those lines. There's an indicator. I marked them out, but I do use an indicator to establish them before I mark them. This is the indicator. I'm messing with you, man. Sarcasm is probably not a nice thing. We got bookmap clearing out here in its news. Let's see. This Forex factory is delayed. Oh, there you go. PMI is better than expected. Kind of funny, your name is Christian and you look like Chris Bump said, probably your most common comment. I do get that a lot, man. I don't see it, but I definitely appreciate it. Definitely appreciate it. C-Bomb trades. Zarkua, you follow that link tree that I posted that it was the pinned comment. I'll post it again one more time. I'm sure it actually won't be one more time. I'm sure I'll post it again. But there it is. You got to pay for it. It's a paid indicator offered by that kind gentleman named ChristianTrades. #1 break-even trader. Appreciate you guys. Do you like Mexicans? I knew it was time for that comment. I was waiting for it. Ready for snow Friday, Missy says. Missy, I was on the phone with my brother last night and I got that notification. It said like 1 inch, which is a lot. The 1 inch is a lot. So yeah, I'm ready for it. I kind of hope it holds off so that I can finish my exams first. But yeah, I'm fine with it. It's snowing. It's 32 right now, so if it's going to be this cold, I'd like it to snow. I could see you with a Filipino woman. Nah, my girl is a dirty blonde German girl. No scooter in the snow. I wish I had like a scooter I didn't care about so that I could just actually go out there and tear it up and have a little bit of fun. That'd be kind of fun to do. Floridian here. I can't believe my ears. Hey, I might be down there in Florida soon. I got a brother that lives down there in South Florida. I like going down there a lot. We're pushing hard here. I wanted to see us clean up this liquidity down here first. That's the whole reason I wasn't eyeballing a short right off the bat. Let's see. And I don't like that we just we didn't get a candle closure below this level here, but clearly a sign of support. We're tapping in this 30 minutes, so let's see what kind of reaction we get. A lot of liquidity coming in lower here on the book map. Strong buy pressure. Yeah, this is just pumping. Go adrift in the snow on the scooter. That's what I'm talking about, man. That'd be a blast. I feel like if I was a kid, that would have been like so fun. Do you like Mexicans, bro? Missed the question. I'm using Bookmap, John. It's a software that shows level 2 data. It looks like this. So that's Bookmap. He never says yes or no to the Mexican questions. Holding along. Yeah, I would trail your stop, but I would definitely hold on to it. I don't see a reason to get rid of it right now. Can you show NQ for a sec? Yep. You want to see NQ on the book map or on this chart? Yeah, Drew, basically like a heat map. It's almost like a fish finder. Samad, yeah, I think we do go higher. What I wanted to see is us clean up this liquidity down here first, so it's the whole reason I didn't take a long. Tapping into a 30-minute gap right here. That's what this little bit of rejection is. I'm going to copy your trade. I believe in you. Good luck, man. Shorts all day. Are you trading live each day? Yes, I am. Yep, 9 a.m. Holding it to break even. Yeah, I see no reason to get out of this long right here. Would like to see how it reacts inside of this 30-minute. But I still think that there's plenty of pressure here to the upside. Could get a little retrace back to like the 68.39 level, but then a move back higher. We'll see. We'll see how it reacts to this 68.39 level. What's your win percentage? It's in the 70s. Let's see exactly what it is. 70.42%. Oh, that's off of one account. Hang on. Overall, 76.19%. I'm not in a trade. No, I'm not in a trade. I was waiting to see this liquidity get swept, and then I was looking for a long out of it. But this kind of just pumped without us. Literally guts. I trade order flow with, I use ICT principles to make sense of market structure. And I rely heavily on order flow to execute my trades. My profitable, Teddy, I have a philosophy about profitability. I think you need to be taking consistent payouts for 9 to 12 months. Every chance you can take a payout for you to claim profitability. And I've only been doing it now. I think we just entered my 5th or 6th month, something like that. I've been doing very well over that time period. So I'm getting close to that point, but I'm not willing to say that yet because, everything can change overnight, man. I think you need to establish a track record of 9 to 12 months before you can make that claim. How do I track win percentage? I use TradeZilla. How much did you make in this 5-month period? Made right at 100,000 last month and combined another like 40,000-ish before that with the other months combined. So last month was definitely the best month. You're exactly right, Tristan. Yeah, by the textbook definition of profitability, if you're making more than you've spent, that is technically the definition of profitability. But I think trading is different, man, because it can change. Like what if, like, even though I've made that amount of money right now, it would take me a lot of wasted prop firm accounts to be able to get to the point where I spend more than I've made, but I could literally not ever get another payout for the next 2 years. You know what I mean? And would I still be profitable even though I've made more than I've spent? I guess that's kind of how I look at it. That's obviously an extreme example, but I hope you bought your girl something nice. I got her the new iPhone over Thanksgiving. She'd been milking a 13 for a while, so I decided to get her the new one. Came on to YouTube for Bookmap. There you go, Zach. It's definitely helpful. Bro, you got any tips for staying more focused with the people around you? I'm in college, and my roommates and many of the people on my campus have different goals for me. Dude, I'm in college too. I can relate to that 100%. People don't understand it. You're going to be alone. You're going to be isolated, man. That's the problem. If you were doing what everybody else was doing and everybody else was relatable to you, then you'd be getting the same results that everybody else was getting and the results that you don't want. Not to trash other people. I'm not trashing people as human beings. I'm saying that I don't want the results that the majority of other people get. I'm not looking to work a 9-to-5 job. I'm not looking to be celebrating when I make $100,000 a year, get a raise from my boss. And that's the people in college who are around you. That's their goal. They're looking to go work in the cubicle for the next 40 years. Maybe they might go on to law school afterwards, and they're working to become partner after 10 years of slaving away 100 hours a week. So you're going to be alone because you're doing something that no one else is doing, for the most part, in your direct circle. And you're going to have to find a way to put your blinders on, put your head down, and not listen to the noise. So the tip I have for you staying focused is embrace the isolation, embrace the loneliness, because the loneliness is going to lead you to results that other people are going to sit there and dream about, and they're going to sit there and watch on social media and talk about. And they're never going to have, because they're not willing to put in the work that you're putting in. That would be my advice. And there's going to be a lot of people that doubt you. A lot of people that doubt you. A lot of people that, when you start generating money and you start, my biggest advice would be what I'm learning: keep the money to yourself in terms of telling people about it and telling people about your success, because you'll have two things happen that I've experienced. One is people will doubt you. They'll think, wow, it's either a fluke or he's bullshitting. It's not true. That enters a level of negativity into your mind that you don't need. It's not useful. It's not helpful. The other thing that'll happen is people will be jealous and they'll try to drag you down. Both of those things are negative. So what I would say is keep your success to yourself and let it speak for itself. Why am I in college? Because when I started out going back to school, I wanted to be an attorney, man. I was working for a law firm at the time. I was doing mergers and acquisitions, and I loved it, and was doing a ton of work, basically doing the majority of the work that the attorneys would do, but I was getting paid like a paralegal. So I wanted to go back to school and get my undergraduate degree so that I could go on to law school. And along that way, I was also trading, but I had no clue that it was going to end up being as lucrative as it's become. And I've shifted my focus to this because I fell in love with this, and two, I've realized that I can make far more money doing this than I could even at the most prestigious law firm. To make the kind of money that I can make trading, I would need to be at a, I know what the top grossing law firm pays their partners. I would need to be a partner at a top grossing law firm, which would take you 10 years, 15 years to achieve if you're lucky. And I'm not trying to do that when I can do this off the bat and make more. So I'm finishing school because I'm in a very good university right now, and I think I'd be an idiot to just drop out and not at least. I have a year and a half left, or a year and a semester left. So I'd be an idiot to kind of drop out and not try to. My main goal while I'm here is to network and to learn as much as I can about business and finance, so that I can take those aspects of my education and put them to use with the trading profits that I make. Yeah, I go to UNC. Oh, where do I go, Unc? Yeah, I go to UNC. He called me Unc. Go to UNC. UNC Chapel Hill. Exactly, Pete. You'll have times where you're like, what am I even doing, dude? You'll doubt yourself. Is this even for me? Am I capable of this? I see these other guys on here. What do they have that I don't? All that will come into your mind. You got to keep your head down, keep your blinders on, and keep working. Kyle. Graduate from UNC Charlotte? Okay, nice. Kyle says, my main goal is to blow up and act like I don't know nobody. Who said that? That was a Vine or something, wasn't it? That was back in the day. Somebody said that. I can't remember who said it. Riff Raff? Yeah, that's right. Yeah. It's hilarious. The book map is very unclear right here. So this is why I didn't want to hop in. I still think we want to take out this sell side here, potentially. Could be wrong, but we'll see. Microsoft finding footing. Let's check it. Yeah, look at that gap, dude. Need to fill that gap. Yeah, it's a big slip there. Credit beyond credit. That's exactly why I don't, no offense, but I would say that you're not profitable. And that's why I say I don't consider myself profitable, because that's a perfect example of what I'm talking about. And no, you should not give up. I don't think you should stop. But you're not profitable. You had 4 months of payouts, and now you're having a 2-month dry spell, which is not profitable. I'm not bashing on you. I'm not talking crap, but I'm saying in terms of my definition of profitability, that's the whole reason that I don't claim to be profitable, is because I've seen it so many times. People will have spurts where they take payouts, they'll make a bunch of money, and then all of a sudden for 2 months, 6 months, a year, they don't take another payout. So I think you need to be consistently taking payouts for 9 to 12 months to be able to say, yeah, I'm actually profitable. I can literally quit my job. I can rely on this as a form of income to pay my bills and satisfy my debts and to live life. But I would say, no, man, don't give up. Go look at the video I posted the other day. I had my first payouts came from Top Step, and then it was a dry spell, and then I made some money on Forex before that, and then I lost a bunch of money, and then, dude, it's a roller coaster. But I think once you develop a system where you become robotic and you realize that you don't constantly have to take trades, and your risk management is proper, so that you might lose a trade, but for every trade that you lose, the winning trade makes up that threefold. So you'd have to lose 3 trades in order to make up 1 win. That's the kind of risk management you need to have, so that that will lead to success. Don't give up, though, dude. Do not give up. Overconfidence could be it. That's very true. You heard that could be true. I've run into that where you're like, I got this figured out. I got this. Here I am. And then all of a sudden you just get whacked. The humility is a huge thing. You got to stay humble and realize that you can lose it all at any moment and have to start over. Connor, what up? How's your Thanksgiving, man? How many accounts have I blown in my entire career? A lot, dude. A lot. It was good, dude. Yeah, it was good. Was home for a little while. Was doing schoolwork most of the time, man. But got to spend some time with family. I thought I saw you. I was coming back from the gym on Wednesday, I think, day before Thanksgiving. I thought I saw you pulling out of the neighborhood. Flashed my lights at you, but I don't know if you saw me. Greed will crush you. Amen, Pete. Greed will crush you, dude. I've been there. Long you been trading? 4 years. I was missing patience in my strategy. I learned that from you and took my first large payout. Dude, Marcus, that's awesome. Love hearing that, man. Just wondering, are you still bullish? Yeah, I am, Kyle, but I would love to see these lows get swept. That's the whole reason I'm not in a long here, is I don't trust that these lows are going to remain there. 4 years, yeah. Did Reaper post anything? He's in here. Yeah, he's in here, Nick. Yeah, he just said he got baptized yesterday, I think. Sorry about that. Yeah, I'm not seeing a whole lot that I like either. Again, what I'm looking for is to sweep these levels and to push higher. How old are you? 32. 32. Be 33 in February. What do you drive? I drive a Ford Pinto. Feels like one big one-sided FaceTime call. Connor, I'm kidding, man. I am getting rid of it soon, though. I'm going to get a truck first. And then I got something else. I got something else planned. By July, I got something else that's on the list. Do you stream anywhere else besides TikTok? Yeah, I do. On the tube, youtube.com/@ChristianTrades Live. Would love to see a G90. There's one parked in my, or no, there's a G80 in my parking deck right now, dude. It's sick. It's a G80. It's like that Nardo gray with the carbon bucket seats. The only thing I would change is it's got white carbon bucket seats, white interior. I would do red interior on that. I'm not a huge white interior fan, kind of guy. We'll see. We'll see, Connor. You're on the right track. We'll see. It's beautiful, man. The G80 is beautiful. I do like the G90s, though. I saw one the other day. Nardo gray, red interior. Just dirty, dude. It was so clean. It was so clean. I just can't believe how heavy those things are. Those things they weigh more than a Tahoe. Just wild to me. My homie's SVJ gets delivered next week. Can't wait for that feeling on my own. Dude, that's sick. I'm sure he's pumped. Where'd he get it? Do you know, Tristan? One of One down there in Lauderdale has a couple of them for sale right now. They got an Ultimate that's kind of interesting looking. 1 loss, 2 break even for the day. Yeah, not a bad idea to just call it, come back tomorrow. Nothing beats the Pinto. I want a G90. Yeah, they're sick, dude. Yeah, I'm with you, Evan. I'm not seeing what I would like. What I would like is this liquidity down here to get swept. Flip the blinds. Good call, Missy. You know the deal. You know what time it is. What's your most common setup? I like a sweep of a major liquidity level, like a level like this, V-shaped recovery like what you see here, but I would like this to get swept first. And then either a fair value gap get inverted, like a 5-minute get inverted or a 5-minute created. Ideally, we'd get a breaker with the gap inside of that, and then we'd get a test of the gap with a strong rejection with a draw on liquidity higher, which would be these levels up here. So that's what I'm looking for right now. I want to see these levels get swept, V-shape out of it, retest of the gap that gets created on the V-shaped recovery, clear draw on liquidity higher, and I would target along in that case. But we would also want to see that the book map is lining up with that. And somebody just asked, how do you know where the liquidity is? I'm using book map. So this is the biggest key to the whole equation, is making sure that the book map is lined up with what we're seeing, what we're targeting on the chart. So if what you see on the chart is a long setup, and then all of a sudden on the book map, you got all the orders stacking to all the liquidity on the downside, you know that it's not smart to get into a long, because price is probably going to want to come down and sweep more of that liquidity before it goes up. Or if it goes up at all, it might just keep going down. Just got 100 back on a paper I submitted last night. Stayed up till midnight writing. I feel good about that. Shout out Cameron. Appreciate you helping me write that. Appreciate you proofing that for me. If you're in the stream, probably in a meeting right now, but appreciate you. It's a good feeling. Last paper of the semester, man. On Josephus. If you guys haven't read Josephus and you're a Christian, I recommend checking him out. It's interesting historical perspective of the time period, around the same time period when Luke was writing his book of the gospel. Very interesting. Would recommend checking it out. Definitely kind of a boring read, but very informative in terms of what was going on. Also, you got to take it with a grain of salt. I think, in my opinion, excuse my language, I think Josephus is a little bit of a bullshitter. It's my impression. Could be wrong. He works very hard to try to make himself out to look like a righteous individual. But Josephus, I'll show it to you. It's called The Jewish War. 2 things I recommend. Well, 3. 3. Live visibility restricted for 10 minutes. Your live is not eligible for recommendation and restricted in search results for the next 10 minutes because your live does not comply with the For You feed eligibility standards under our community guidelines. Reason: harassment and bullying. I don't know how to appeal that. See if I can appeal it. That's kind of crappy. So this is the Jewish War. I don't know if you can see that in the Josephus. If you're looking for a book to get into there. Boring. This is the other one. Tacitus, The Annals. Definitely a good read. Interesting. And then Seneca. This is really good. This is like a how to behave, kind of. He's very extreme. I don't think that you should take it literally in terms of what he recommends, but it is good just to get you thinking. The last book is called Anger, Mercy, and Revenge. It's by Seneca. Good book. Nicest guy on the platform, by the way. Appreciate that, man. Weird thing happens when you talk about the Lord. Keep preaching the gospel. God is good. Amen. Amen. Definitely not bullying anybody. See if I can appeal that. It doesn't show up on my dashboard on my phone. Strange. Nothing on here. Appreciate that, guys. Could be Evan. What's his name? Not Larry Fink. Who's the guy? Ellerson, and he who owns TikTok now. Christian bullied me to get rid of my Ford Pinto. I got a 50K Top Step account. Is $250 a good amount to risk per trade? Yeah, I think that's a good risk. It's when you diss Josephus. Yeah, could be. Exactly, Kyle. It is the siege of Judea by the Romans. Or Jerusalem. But yeah, it's that time period. And you probably would ask, well, which time? Titus it's Titus's time period. So what's your top 3 books? 1984. I have a weird taste in books. 1984, Man's Search for Meaning, and Mere Christianity. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Hope you had a good day, man. I got to go present a project. There you go. Obviously, the Bible. Yeah, I mean, that's definitely in there. I think even if you're not a Christian, the Bible has to be in your top books. Seriously. Yep, 1984. I love that. Love that book. I've read it honestly dozens of times, to be honest, and I've listened to it dozens of times too. It's just one of those books where it's like, I think everybody needs to read it. How do I get closer to God? Pray and read the Bible, man. Earnestly ask. When you're at the stage when you don't believe in God, I think you need to ask for God to maybe not reveal himself, but that you will have a spiritual awakening and that your heart will be softened to be able to hear a message that maybe you otherwise wouldn't be able to hear. Whatever you're typing, Evan, they don't like it. The tube does not like it. Somebody said, do you have class today? I do at 11. It's the last one. If there's an SMT, it'll get marked automatically here on the chart. So you'll see if we do get an SMT. We just had a strong spike there. It took a bunch of orders. The Quran is a mother's very, yeah. The Quran's a very interesting book, man. I obviously don't believe in that stuff, but at one point in my life, I just wanted to be able to be well versed on the different religious books. So I read the Quran, read the Torah, and just wanted to be able to speak from a position of knowledge when I talked about those things with other people. Do you trade right from TradingView? I execute, sometimes I'll trade right from TradingView, but I execute typically on Tradevate. I have my Tradevate open on I have a 49-inch monitor, and I have half of it as TradingView and half of it as Tradevate. That's the one with Big Brother? Yeah, 1984. Yep. How do you get the thing on your right? It's an indicator you got to buy. It's called, right there, it's the name of it. But you got to buy it. If you want to buy it, links in the chat. How did you find your strategy? Did you start with someone else's and adjust? It's a basic ICT strategy, David. If you want to look it up, it's called the Unicorn Model. T-Trades actually has a really good video on it. I sent it to my brother not too long ago. But if you search Unicorn setup, ICT Unicorn setup, that's basically it. Sometimes I'll allow a variation of that. You know, it won't be exactly like the fair value gap won't exactly be inside of the breaker. Might not get a breaker at all. So it's a variation. Sometimes it varies, but that setup is generally what I look for. I am aware of the forever model, yeah. How many funded accounts? I have 25. 20 Apex, 5 TPT. I have 2 My Funded Future evals, 5 Tradeify evals, and 1 Alpha Futures eval. Trying those firms out. Tradeify I already know is a great firm. My Funded Futures and Alpha are also good firms, but I'm trying to see. Really, I'll probably end up with max allocation on all of those, just because I'm trying to max leverage to make the most money I can. Do you think it's wrong to be strapped up as a Christian? No. Nope. If it is wrong, then I'm in the wrong. Are you trading those accounts all at once? Yeah, I am. Henry, copy trade. Peter carried a sword. Thankfully, I bought this grenade launcher. Where'd you get it, man? Send me the link. I know you guys have been seeing that potato launcher on TikTok shop that ad pops up every other swipe for me. I know you guys have been seeing that. We used to make those when I was a kid, but we did it a whole different way. That one looks a little more advanced than the ones we made. Yeah, Missy, you'll see it. How much money did you make last month? Just over 100,000. Yeah, I recommend getting into a trade in this range right here. Also, you want to see the book map? This is why 100K, Henry, 100K, a little over 100K, 108, I think is exactly what it was, or 106. This is the book map, and this is why I would not be getting in right now at this range. This is not what you want to get. Like, you want to wait for this is kind of in the premium, man. It could go either direction right here. Obviously, we're thinking it's going to go higher. That's what I would ideally think, but you could dump too. So you want to get in towards the bottom or the top of a move. Right now, we're kind of just smack in the middle of it. Slip your boy Hodge over too. It's all gone now, man. I spent it all. I'm gonna have to hop off of here in just a second though. I'm gonna go ahead and hop off. I'm not gonna trade this, and I need to get ready for class. I haven't even showered, man. I was in a rush this morning to get on the stream, so I got to shower, get my stuff together, and go to class. So I'm gonna hop off of here. Not seeing anything I like. Probably won't take a trade, at least not until the afternoon. If I do, I'll do my best to record it or screenshot it and post it on the story for you guys to see. We did not take a trade, Maury, no. You guys be good, though. Appreciate you being here. Appreciate all the gifts and the follows and the engagement. Love you guys. God bless you. And we'll be back here tomorrow morning, 9 a.m., doing our thing. We'll see you. Henry, no, I didn't take a trade. No. Got to run, though. We'll see you guys. Appreciate you being here, Randall, Kyle, you heard, Evan. Appreciate you guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Benjamin, appreciate you, man. BCS, appreciate you. We'll see you. Jeff, appreciate you, Ben. You guys all be good. We'll see you tomorrow.